Hi, it's Matt Franklin here, the Commercial Director for Avasam, and here's a special video for you. So rather than just do the normal weekly update, bearing in mind you're probably viewing this in the last week of the year or even the first week of the year. Either way, Happy New Year. I thought I'd put something special together for you in terms of some summary of the best sellers of the year and some things to watch out for in the coming week. So here we go. So at number 10, we've got the Blue Roll. Always does well all the way through the year, but has reached the top 10 for the year, which is a good result. This kind of product should be in your store all the time. We've even got a product tag, the banners that we've got under all product picks, called Essentials, and this is the kind of product that sits within that category. So if you want products that work all year round, then yeah, it's a good choice. Number 9, we've got the T190 from TT Phone. So you've probably heard me talk about these phones a little over the last couple of months. They're basically aimed at the older demographic, and the reason why they are is because they've got big buttons. The screen's quite easy. It's the UI is quite easy to follow, and also it's got an SOS button. So when you press that SOS, it sends either a call or a text to, I think, 5 people in your family. So it does it one at a time until someone actually answers. So well worth having a look at this, and also the price is ridiculous on these. But their range goes everything from sort of like £13 all the way up to I think around about £150. They've got the accessories that go with the product as well. So really well worth having a look at that for next year. Number 8, we've got the 9-litre capacity oven. In fact, there's a 9-litre and a 16-litre, and they both come in and out of the top 10 or top 20 every single month. So again, I'm not surprised it's here. Probably driven by back to college, back to uni, and then the sort of like the holiday home market in the summer. So again, it's quite a high performing product throughout many months of the year, and it's probably worth having a look at. Number 7, we've got the cranberry with vitamin C. So Supplier 34 has got all the supplements and vitamins that we've got on the platform. Well worth having a look at these products. They do sell all the time. You tend to find that cherry comes in, and then cranberry comes in, and then the mixed vitamins, depending on the time of year. I think I need some at the moment. I can't shake this cough at the moment. So, but again, well worth having a selection of vitamins and supplements in your range all the time. Number 6 has found its way into the top 10 because of recent promotions and recent pricing on it. And I think it's being advertised in an advert at the moment. I think I've seen it in the background of an advert where they're talking about a charity. So the main reason for having this is from a sensory point of view and for a calming point of view. It's a nice night light as well, but yeah, it's quite calming for any child. But it's well worth again having in all year round, because people have birthdays all year round. So it's well worth having a look at that. And if you've been watching the videos for any length of time, you would have spotted this would have been in the top 10 all the time. It's basically a sock or underwear hanger, metal, and probably got more traction this year because of the utility bill issue with the prices, and people don't really want to put their tumble dryer on, so they're finding different ways to dry their clothes. Number 4, again, a recent winner. So the wet brush has been doing particularly well. Now, there are channel restrictions on this product, so if you're a Shopify, WooCommerce, OnBuy, Groupon seller, you might want to get onto the back of this. It really has got some good traction. This is the basic version, but actually there's some licensed versions as well. So yeah, it won't take you long to try and push these products through. Number 3, again, a product that comes into my top 10 videos near enough every couple of weeks, and I don't really know who's using them. What I do know is that it goes between the single use product, which is this one, up to the 8-pack, depending on what time of year it is. So I think people are using them to tidy up areas. It can be used as a mobility claw in terms of holding things, but obviously you've got to watch the weight. I've seen some people use this when they're pruning gardens as well. Instead of reaching in with your arm or hand into the plants, you can actually grab with this and then use some secateurs or long handle secateurs and actually snip them and then grab the cuttings back. So again, multi-use product that should be in your range all the time. And again, a product that sits in the top 10 most weeks, to be honest. It's the 3-tier Era, and you've heard me speak about this, and dehumidifiers all the way through the year. And again, you'd be silly not to put it into your range, because literally it's sold every single week. And talking about dehumidifiers, so the ones that go with the Eras are more like the electronic versions, but the chemical versions, again, have sold every single week of the year. They come in various different pack sizes, everything from a single all the way up to a 48-pack. And they can be used in the car, on the windowsill, or in a room where you're trying to reduce the amount of condensation on the windows. But yes, well worth investing time and effort in this, and it's 2023's top selling product for us. So, you know, if that's not a notification why you should range this product, I don't know what is. I thought I'd also give you a heads up of the products that were the top sellers in 2023, in January 2023. And again, no surprises on some of them. So the dehumidifiers are still there. The electric dehumidifier was number 2. The 16-litre oven was number 3. And then you've got a tool unit, a tool box. And there's several versions of this. It happens to be the black one, but I think there's red ones on there, and they're different sizes. The Revlon volume dryer or brush dryer has found its way into the top 10 as well. That must have been sort of like a gift that people were buying into after Christmas with their Christmas money. Then a wheelbarrow, we've got 2 versions, the 85-litre and the 65-litre. That sells well in Q1, full stop. So again, if you're not ranging that product, it's definitely worth it. And then down to the bottom, we've got the 10-piece glass storage boxes, sold really well. And again, I think that comes down to people having New Year's resolutions about either bulk cooking or making a bigger effort to not throw food away and to keep it and use it. So and also keeps sort of like the fresh food for longer as well when the packs are open. So, and I think I'm right in thinking that they'll work in they're okay to use in the freezer, the fridge, the microwave, and the dishwasher. So really nice bits of kit that. And we don't see this enough, but actually bins sell. They probably go into sort of like the top 20 or 30 products every month, but bins are always there and selling in the background, even though they don't get into my videos a lot. It just proves this one's, I think, a sensor bin. So it's, again, well worth it, and probably New Year's resolutions in terms of tidying up. Then we've got the lift off and massage chair. And furniture features quite heavily in the top sort of like 50 products in the beginning of the year. So you've got the massage chair there, and you've got the office chair as well. And I think it's again, with a lot of people setting up their own businesses during COVID, I think massage chairs and higher end office chairs have become the norm. So rather than going after the lower end office chairs, then maybe feature more of the leather and the ones that have got the massage built in, or the heat built in. So both of those give an indication of what kind of level of product he's selling. This weird lady down at, she's not a weird lady. The positioning is weird in terms of the situation, but I do see there's a viral video at the moment with French bulldogs talking to people out of their strollers. You've got to be someone special. But he's obviously selling, and it's probably a New Year's resolution again in terms of getting a pet for Christmas, or not letting the pet stop you from going for a walk, kind of thing, if you've got a smaller dog or one that doesn't like walking. And then the last one I'm not surprised about at all. So the last one is the dehydration. So again, taking care of yourself, healthy eating, preserving, coming up with products that are better to eat than like candy and sweets and that kind of thing, but are sweet in nature. So when you dehydrate fruit, did I say dehumidify? I meant dehydrate fruit. Obviously that can replace sweets and chocolate and candy, and a lot of schools now have very strict guidelines of what they can actually take in for lunch. So again, I think it's a nice hobby kind of product as well, with dried flowers and herbs and things like that. So yeah, it's quite a mix of products that we sold in January, but you really need to look at these products and make sure that you've got them ranged, and not only are they ranged, but they're optimized, and you're pushing them to the top of the list wherever you're selling your products. Oh, what a link! Talking about optimization. So it's a bit of a soft launch, this. We will be sending out emails, we will be sending out videos, but just to give you a heads up, we're introducing now our latest technology on the platform, which is our AI module. So you will find it on the left-hand side of the menu, down at the bottom, AI tools, and mine says credits because I've actually got some credits. I've been using it. And then when you click onto there, it will give you some options in terms of what you can upgrade to, how many credits per month, and at the amount. So basically, this is all about boosting your sales and ranking with optimized product listings. And that's from just £10 a month for 100 credits. So a credit is basically every time you use it to update either a title or a copy. Even if you take one product and relook at it several times, every time that you relook at it is a credit. So it's not about number of products, it's about how many times you use the actual system. And it is very good. I've used it a couple of times now, and I was absolutely amazed, to the point where I've put an example on the next page. So the AI system will take you the listings, so where you've got it in your listing manager, you can select certain products or certain categories and either bulk change it or change it individually, but it takes the default information that the supplier's provided and creates unique content for you. And that's really important when it comes to competing against other people selling the same product, or even Google ranking sees it favourably that you've got unique copy and unique titles. So to give you that example, now I appreciate that this is going to be quite difficult for you to see on this page, depending on what screen you're looking at. However, it's well worth trying to get this on a bigger screen. And as I say, we're going to send out some emails anyway just to re-emphasise this. But I took the 3-tier clothes area, and bear in mind it's one of our best-selling products anyway. Actually, the description and the title is not too bad. There's a few paragraphs here, but there are things like all caps, and the actual description itself, the title description, is quite small. So you go into the AI and you put in what your business is about and who you're talking to in terms of who you're trying to sell to, and then what it does, it takes that information and then gives you an optimized version of it, an upgraded version. So I haven't touched any of this. Now I've got Grammarly as well loaded onto my computer, and it took the original data and moved it into this copy on the right hand side. So it changed the description. It didn't change the colour. I'd changed the colour, but it changed the description and it then changed the copy. And from what you started with to what you actually got is incredible. And some of you will know Lucas, and Lucas tried it yesterday, and Lucas used it on a product that literally had one sentence, and it gave paragraphs from that one sentence. It is so clever. So if you're really interested in this, then reach back out to us and we can look at doing some training sessions over the coming weeks. But my advice is, for the sake of that £10 initial starter, why don't you try it? Because I don't think you're going to lose out. I was blown away with this example, and I did this within minutes. So just think what you can do with a bit more work around that original briefing that you give AI to say who you're targeting. But for £10 for 100 goes, then I think you should give it a go, and come back to us with any advice or any feedback about it, because this will just carry on developing as we go along with AI. I'm hoping that we can get to the point where we can start improving the imagery as well. But yeah, I thought I'd give you the heads up. As I say, videos, knowledge base, more information is coming, but it's ready to go. You can use it today, and I'll be really interested to hear your feedback. Okay, so as we approach the new year, obviously, from my point of view, when I look at New Year, New You as a sort of like what happens in January, the kind of products that we'll be pushing and the kind of products that I've asked for promotions on will be fitness, hobbies, and well-being. They tend to follow a little bit about feeling guilty after the Christmas period, but also that whole piece of New Year's resolutions. So I referenced these in last week's video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, but I'll run through them individually and just give you a pitch on them. So the first one is the healthy portions containers, giving you the right amount of food for each of the categories of food. So obviously carbs is smaller than veggies and fruits. Well worth having a look at, £4.66 and free postage. Number 2, yoga's always done well on the platform. Not only have we got the yoga mats, but we've got the yoga foam rollers. This one is £7.99 and free postage. The fitness booty band belt, a resistance band for legs and glutes. Nice set, lower price point than a lot of the fitness products. This one would really benefit in you buying this, sending it to your house, and doing some exercises with it. Follow the routines and record it, and try and sell it on either social media or TikTok. Well worth having a look at that product. And I think just the band, I think, is on sale for, I might be wrong here, but it might be $14.99 on its own. So although this is the cost price, but at $24.99 you might be in a good position here to sell it at that kind of price. Number 4, people will start doing hobbies and fixing things. They always do in Q1, so I thought I'd put some DIY products here. So the 4-in-1 workbench at $15.11. Back to yoga again with the wheel at $27.99, a bit more unusual, and again, nothing wrong with having unusual products. You just got to make sure that within your range you've got those core essential products, like I mentioned before, like the blue roll. Number 6, we got the folding treadmill. So people are using this an awful lot while they're working at home. Either they take a break and go on it for half an hour during their lunch break, or I've even seen people with taller desks and they actually walk while they're actually working. £148.16 cost with free postage on that. Number 7, we've got the Dutch bike. So bikes obviously sell rather well over before Christmas, but also after Christmas. We've got everything from e-bikes to standard bikes to children's bikes, and again it comes down to New Year's resolutions and getting fit again. £246.37. Number 8, we've got this Western acoustic guitar set. So 12 pieces in this, including the strings, also a tuner and a stand and a bag, I believe. £74.14. Number 9, we've got the massage table. This always works really well at this time of year, and I don't know if it's a New Year's resolution with almost partners helping each other out, or people starting a new business. So again, there's a lot of salon product in the range now. So we've got barbers' chairs, and we've got hairdressers' tables. So well worth having a look around the platform for those kind of products. And at number 10, the kids' trampoline. It's another one where if you've got children at home, get the unit back at home, get them using it, show how exciting it is and how easy it is to set up and to use. And £34.81, so you can be selling this at $49.99 and still be making a lot of money. And I think at that price, it will definitely be a seller for you. And this kind of product will work, for a good 6 months of the year. And that's it. So from me and the team, wishing you obviously a Merry Christmas. It's still before Christmas for me here, but wishing you a healthy and prosperous new year ahead in 2024. Thank you very much for looking at the videos, but even more, thank you very much for using the platform. It means an awful lot to all of us. We've had a good year this year. Hopefully you've seen we've brought on more products. We've expanded into the US. It'll only carry on getting bigger and better with the like the AI modules and more things to come on sort of like the module and app side of our business. So stay with us. Feedback as always. If you've got a problem, reach out to the support team, support@avasam.com. If you've got any suggestions regarding products or you want me to bring on certain suppliers, matt@avasam.com, reach out. We're always around. And as I say, good luck with everything over Christmas and all the best to you and your families and friends. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.
Why dropship with Avasam? Avasam is the UK's only multi-channel, fully automated dropshipping marketplace. We connect professional online sellers to brand owners and optimize sales via established e-commerce platform partners, such as eBay. Our sellers generate sales and handle front-end customer support for your brand. And we automate the order flow, payments, shipping instructions, inventory synchronization, to ensure that all orders are reliably fulfilled. When you're on the platform, you'll see many products from 18 categories: fitness, fashion, health and beauty, food, technology, across multiple brands. Avasam has earned multiple nominations and awards from 16 categories from recognised e-commerce and business institutions. Sign up or book a call today. Go to www.avasam.com, and if you're a supplier, go to suppliers and book a call with myself for a platform demo. If you're a seller or interested to be a seller, there's lots of resource on the platform, but have a look at the free trial and sign up today.